Hello and welcome. My name is Brandon A from Brandon A Plus Games, and here am I with a new series which I call the buffs and nerfs of Pokemon Radical Red. Basically, if you don't know anything about Radical Red, it is a ROM hack of Fire Red which aims to be competitive, has every Pokemon, and has a whole lot of different features including buffs and nerfs to a lot of certain Pokemon. And I think that's one of the funnest things about this game. How good are these Pokemon? How bad are they? Well, let's go ahead and find out. So here we are asking, on this first episode of this series, how buff was Mightyena in this game? Mightyena, ever since its introduction, has always been a pretty underwhelming Pokemon, as a lot of the Route 1 Pokemon are. How does Radical Red aim to change it? Well, first we have to talk about its new ability, Strong Jaw. If you don't know what that does, it increases all of your biting moves by 1.5. And let's put it in perspective. The move bite has 60 base power. With Strong Jaw, it turns from 60 to 90. With its stab, or its same type attack bonus, it turns from 90 to 135. That's not all, however. If you catch a Poochyena with one of its egg moves using the Dex Nav, Thunder Fang, Ice Fang, or Fire Fang, you're working with a 100 base power elemental move. With the move Relearner, you're able to get Crunch, all the elemental fangs, and also Psychic Fangs. Crunch goes from 80 to 180 for all of its bonuses, and Psychic Fangs goes from 85 to 130. At that point in the game, those are some incredibly powerful moves. Now let's talk about some of the level up moves that Mightyena learns. Upon evolution, it learns Sucker Punch, which is a priority hard-hitting Dark-type move. And though Sucker Punch is not a biting move, so many battles can be decided or are won through someone's use of Sucker Punch to take out that last bit of HP their opponent has. And then there's the move Jaw Lock, which is a very interesting move. In the games, it prevents you and your opponent from switching out after its use. Also in the vanilla games, it was a dark type move but has been changed into a fighting move. So Jaw Lock will be ideal for getting those Pokemon that you don't want switching out. Now here's the question everyone has been waiting for. How buffed was Mightyena? On a scale from 0 to 5, I have to say it is a 2 on the buff scale, and here's why. Mightyena is working with some pretty insane numbers, over 100 base power and a lot of its really good moves. But when we look at its attack stat, it only got a 5-point increase, and 5 points isn't enough to make it that crazy good. Unfortunately, its speed is still the same and its defenses are also still the same. And if you remember from the vanilla games, Mightyena isn't the most offensive Pokemon, and the only reason why it was able to take a hit or two was because of its ability Intimidate. But we are working with the ability Strong Jaw, not Intimidate. And at first, 70 base speed seems to be really good, but that's the same speed as Butterfree and Spearow and Tentacool, so it's actually not that great. Now let's talk about timing. You can grind up your Poochyena into Mightyena before Brock if you really wanted to, but Mightyena's physical attacks aren't going to be much help against Brock's rock-hard Pokemon. The next boss is Archer, which you'll probably have Mightyena for by, and Mightyena actually does pretty well against Archer's team. Its Dark type makes it resistant to Impotent Prankster ability, and instead of catching a Poochyena with a Fang Egg move, you could catch one with the Play Rough Egg move, which is super effective against the aforementioned Impidimp and also Archer's own Mightyena. Then you get to Misty, and here you start seeing a bit of a power creep. So Mightyena's Thunder Thing is super effective against Misty and could help, but you could also just catch a Yamper, evolve it into a Bolton with also the Strong Jaw ability, and then teach it Thunder Thing over in Vermilion City, which will hit so much harder than Mightyena's Thunder Thing. And also, in all regards, Bolton is better than Mightyena. Better attack and better speed, meaning it hits harder, runs faster, and is just a better Pokemon overall. And after that point, Mightyena kind of just falls off. There are better Pokemon to catch at this point in the game, and though Mightyena is pretty good early on as a decently strong wall breaker, it just can't hack it in the later parts of the game. So, what do you think? Do you think Mightyena deserves a higher rating? Do you think it deserves a lower one? Have you taken Mightyena to the end? Let us know in the comments below, and also comment below which Pokemon you want to see next in this series. With that, I hope you guys have an awesome rest of your day, and I will catch you guys later.